Regions of the United States. Learning objective. Students will be able to identify, compare, and contrast the distinct geographic, cultural, and economic characteristics of various regions in the United States, demonstrating an understanding of how factors such as climate, resources, historical development, and human activities contribute to shaping the unique attributes of each region. The target is to explain why economic choices are made and the motivations and goals of the decision makers. Here is a copy of your notes. Make sure you have a copy of the notes so you can follow along with the video. The first vocabulary word is economy, the way people spend money and the way people make money. Market, a place where people go to buy or sell things. Export, goods and services that are produced in one country and shipped to another for sale. Import is to bring something or merchandise from a foreign place or country. Supply, the amount there is of something. Region, divides the world into units based on similar characteristics. Population density, the number of individuals occupying an area in relation to the size of that area. Regions, U.S. government, the United States Census Bureau, divides the country into 4 regions: Northeast, Midwest, West, and South. Remember, the types of region clarifications. Formal is designated by official boundaries, example, states, and an example would be the Gobi Desert as well. Functional is designed for a job, example, an airport. Perceptual, based on an idea or thoughts. In the past, they used to call the South the Dirty South. Northeast, that is made up of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Northeast, the geography, they have fewer natural resources, coal. Rocky soil for farming is difficult because and this makes it difficult for farming, and steep hills and maple syrup. I have a picture of a maple tree there for you to see how they get maple out of the tree. Northeast, climate, warm, humid summers, snowy, bitterly cold winters. Northeast, people. Many cities have had a high population density. That was one of your vocabulary words. Europeans settled the area in search of religious liberty. There was a legacy of education. The universities of Yale, Brown, and MIT are there. It was a melting pot of new immigrants from Europe. Northeast economy, financial industry, the stock market, manufacturing, trade due to the harbors, and they had fishing, crabs, clams, oysters, fish, and lobster. The Midwest, it is made up of Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. Midwest geography, relatively flat with plains and small hills. Abundant natural resources is coal, steel, and oil. Kansas is in the Midwest. That is where you live. Midwest, climate. The climate varies greatly. We have supercells which cause tornadoes, which occur in the spring and the summer. Midwest, people, mostly Christian Protestant, large African American population in major cities, and jazz and blues influences. Midwest economy, exporting of farm products, wheat, corn, and soybean, other agricultural, dairy, cattle, and hogs, manufacturing, steel mills, auto industry, and the railroad, known as the breadbasket because the region's farmers are among the world's most productive. West, Alaska, Arizona, California, Hawaii, Idaho, Nevada, New Mexico, Montana, Oregon, Utah, Wyoming, and Washington. West geography, several mountain ranges that capture moisture and create precipitation. Rocky Mountains, Cascade Mountains. Pacific states are the most volcanic activity areas. The Ring of Fire. Natural resources include gold, silver, and uranium. West climate. Most of the region is arid or semi-arid. Hawaii has a wet tropical climate and tropical rainforest. Alaska is mostly tundra, a cold, dry, treeless plain. West. People. West was settled primarily because of the belief in the manifest destiny. God wanted us to have the land. Cowboy culture created during the early 20th century. The largest Native American population, issues, illegal immigration, race riots, and large Mexican American populations. This is a picture of Buffalo Bill and one of the Native Americans that he visited with during that time. West economy. Fishing, forestry, and mining. Many towns grew when the first transcontinental railroad was completed, making Los Angeles the second largest city in the country. Alaska is the largest state. And here is a picture of the lights that you'll see in Alaska. South. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, West Virginia, District of Columbia, Maryland, and Delaware. South geography. They have rich soil. They have access to the Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico. Wetlands and swamps provided for unique vegetation and life. And I gave you a picture of the swamps in the South. South climate. Warmer than other regions, zones, temperature, subtropical, tropical, and arid. Hurricanes in late summer, early autumn are common. It is known as the Sun Belt. And here is a picture of a hurricane forming for you. South people, they have a history of slavery and segregation. Native American culture flourished until approximately 1500 AD. The French and Spanish influenced historical purchases. South economy. Space industry at Cape Canaveral and Houston. Oil industry, farming, tobacco, rice, cotton, wheat, hay, and corn. The South is one of the fastest growing regions in the United States due to its warm climate and jobs. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you have all of your notes. Thank you.